Hello and welcome to a review of Forager, developed by HopFrog and published by Hubmel Bundle. And Forager is basically a 2D kind of survival grinding progression game. It's been inspired by Stardew Valley and Terraria and Zelda and games like that. So you have a lot of exploration, crafting, farming, and all that. And it starts very simple and it gets very complicated quickly. And let's just go in and I'll show you a little bit of the game and maybe see what the game is about. So as you can see, inspired by Zelda, you have your health, you have your stamina, you have your initial island where you're gonna hop around. There's a escape menu. This is where you do all your skills, feats, so use your tools, your accessories, your seals as you progress through dungeons and things. So there is dungeons like in Zelda, in this one as well. And then you have artifacts. You can own land. There's treasure to be found. And this is the skill tree of the game. So you have no skills currently, but you can unlock these as you level up. And as you level up, you unlock steel and glass and new things you can build through here. And as you unlock, for example, foraging here, it will unlock the next thing here and here also, that you can then get. And there's quite a lot of skills in this game, and they actually are very meaningful. Like that was one of the things I really liked about the game. As you progress through the game, every upgrade and every time you unlock something, it felt very like meaningful. Like actually, it's not like here's +1 stat, but no, you unlock a new thing that's actually kind of cool, and then especially on tools and things, it definitely changes your gameplay and improves your gameplay each time you do. But of course, we need to get there first. So this is my inventory here. You can expand the inventory with backpacks and other things. Here is your building. So you have industrial. You can make a furnace, forge, and a sewing station. You can do farming for bridges and fish traps. Economy for economy stuff, like markets and things, and then that's magical for crafting. So we need to get a furnace going first. You can also buy land. So when you have money, you can buy an adjacent land here. The prices go up as they go further. There's different biomes you unlock. You can freely choose when and what to unlock. And the last one here is the config. So let's just do a little bit of crafting and mining here. So this is basically the basis of the game. You go around just whacking things. If you would play Terraria, Minecraft, or any of these kind of survival crafting games, very similar, but just 2D. And when you start out the game, it's a little slow, as always, and then as you progress, it gets towards the end of the game, it gets pretty hectic and crazy as you just auto mine things and just clear out like whole islands in seconds with your own tools. So it's really awesome in that way. So let's just get a little bit of wood and stone and everything. You do need to eat. So as you dig here, you see your stamina bar going down. If your stamina goes to 0, you lose health point. So you need to keep the stamina up as well. And initially, it's kinda hard to get any food that heals you. So you have to be careful with the stamina to not take too much damage. Although death in this game, even though you game over and you go back to the main menu, you can just jump back in and basically continue where you died. So death is basically of no consequences in this game at all. You don't really lose anything at all. So it is a very chill kind of a builder game. Although it has puzzles and the dungeons, which are actually kind of fun. And really well done puzzles. Like I played other games of similar type. Oh, there we go. Now we lost some health. So let's eat a little bit. So be careful, but then you lose your health yourself. So let's think that's okay. So we got a level up. So as I was saying, the dungeons are really well done, and actually kind of interesting and fun. I played other games where similar dungeon crawling like this one. Like Stardew Valley's mine is kind of boring compared to this game's dungeons. So definitely better in that sense. So we just unlock foraging here, so we get cottons and allows you to find wheat and beets. So we'll just hold button here to unlock this one. You can also play this game on a controller, and it works actually pretty well on a controller. So next we got wood cutting here. And we got a gathering here, more inventory slots and more experience from plants and crops. So this is how you expand your skill tree. This corner is basically all the industry stuff, this is all the commerce stuff, magic stuff, and all the gathering and wood and farming is in this one. Kind of split into the 4 categories. So let's build a furnace. So we can just quickly grab here. You can place freely anywhere where there is land, basically. Just put it in the middle there, and then we can do some coal for starters. Let's do like 10, maybe not. Maybe 7. 7 coal while I dig around here for more trees. Stuff is constantly respawning, so where there is open land, stuff will spawn. Stuff depends on biome and also on your unlocks, what can spawn in there. Like we just unlocked wheat and beets, which should hopefully soon spawn. You can also use shovel to dig holes, which we don't have yet. It's an unlock, like all the other tools as well. But we could also shovel here for like sand and stuff. And let's get a little bit more of this. And it's probably not a bad idea to build like a second furnace immediately as well. Late game I had like a bunch of these furnaces just working together. And even boosted, like I had one for each material basically. That was constantly just churning out stuff. So we got this, and we need to build a forge next. So there's a forge. We should also make a couple of these fish traps, because they're really good early and late game food as well. So we'll just build 4 fish traps in there, and we'll need 4 bricks and 4 iron ingots for this one. So we'll make 4 bricks. And we're gonna need one more coal for an iron ingot. We don't have wood because we just spent it all on the traps. So let's get a couple of wood. There's some wheat growing now as well. You can capture these bugs like in Zelda. You just grab a bottle and put this into a bottle. There is fairies as well, like in Zelda. So there's a lot of stuff that's been inspired from those games, and they're like basically directly inspired from the game, and work exactly the same as you would expect in those games. There we go. So now we can make the iron ingots. Or not. Where is the coal? I thought I made one extra coal. Okay, I'll make one more. No, we didn't have wood for it, sorry. And of course there's a new coal spawned right there. And there's also the wheat. We can grab now. We can make a windmill later on to make flour, and we can cook stuff and so on. So there's quite a lot of crafting in this game that's available. And late game especially, you run basically a non-stop industry of things, and you have like these pop-ups just fill the screen with materials that are constantly coming in and out. Let's see. Another level up. If I could buy... This gives me money. Yeah, instantly 4 coins. So let's unlock economy here, which gives me bank vaults, which are for storage, and coinage for more monies. And now that I get 40 coin for free, I can show you how the unlocking a new region works. So we can go here to buy land. So we'll buy this one, for example, and placement of these new areas is random. There is a specific specific like biome tiles. Like this one is always this type of biome tile, but it is randomly placed. Like last time I played, this tile was actually down here for me. So the order you unlock things also affects a little bit. This was totally different for me when I played last time. So there's a little difference for each playthrough through that, but it basically on each run you do see the same, all the same things. This thing is actually a pylon that gives you or obelisk that gives you a buff when you get gathering herbs and crops. This is actually very good, like really good early on, because we get now bonus experience, so we can progress faster than we would normally. This is actually probably a better start than I did my full playthrough of the game. The full playthrough of the game took about 11 hours for me. Let's see, those oranges. It is said on Steam that it takes about 15 hours. I did play pretty quick, and I'm I play a lot of these games, so I got the grasp of mechanics and everything very quickly. But yeah, you could expect about 10 to 15 hours from this. But yeah, this is basically basic Forager. You just go around, do things, dig around a little bit, and then you progress through these. Let me show you quickly back in the main menu. I'll show you a little bit of a peek into the late game of the game, like very late game. This is my almost full playthrough of 11 hours. So I'll show you how much stuff you start to have. And as you can see, I'm just sitting here, so I have automated a lot of things. So I just get free materials all over the place constantly. I have a drone that flies around collecting things. I have all the tools and all the buff potions and many things in this one. And it's kind of crazy how crazy this gets. There's other biomes and animals and things up here. But without going too much into that, let me go back to the main menu and not show too much of that, because you want to get there yourself and see how it works. But yeah, you do get quite a lot of stuff happening late game. That was even not even much when you go mining yourself. It's just a blast the landscape open. One thing I wanted to show as well was the roadmap here. So even though the game is 1.03 in the version I'm currently reviewing, so this is the full release, not the early access or anything. It's still getting updates. Post release has a roadmap. So next thing will be a farm life update, and then there will be a combat update and so on. There was more. You can find more info about the upcoming stuff in the community here and everything. But this is my review of Forager. It is a very nice game. I really enjoyed my 11 hours in the game, except at the late game, like oil and stuff gets a little grindy. But I guess that is part of the game genre, I guess. So if you enjoy kind of Stardew Valley, Minecraft, Terraria, and you enjoyed the exploration and grinding for materials and progression part of the game more than the story part, say in Stardew Valley, making a relationship with people and everything. This doesn't have any of that. This has just a pure progression grind portion of the game, and it's very enjoyable in that sense. So if you like that kind of game and very chill game, I can highly recommend this for you. If you are not one of the person who doesn't, if you are a person who doesn't like to grind, then this is definitely not for you. But I would highly recommend taking a look at the game if you do like this type of games. Like I enjoy exactly that kind of progression stuff in Stardew Valley and so on. And this was a perfect game for me to play a couple nights in a row. And I will definitely come back once the updates from the roadmap roll in, like the farm life and combat update. And I'll probably do actually a full new run as I showed in this run here that the islands, how they unlock and the randomness of the island unlocks actually does affect a little bit how you progress, because you might get a dungeon first or something instead of a beneficial buff like that we got now. But anyways, please do check out the Forager. It is a pretty cool game. And thank you for watching this review. And if you like this review, check out other reviews on the YouTube channel and also in the Creator group. And also check out the live stream on twitch.tv/Pelanar, where I live stream games like this, Stardew Valleys, all the crafting, building, and management strategy games, and a little bit of everything every day. So I'll see you there. Bye bye.